Casablanca, sure, it's a movie. It's also the inspiration for the Casablanca Gala, back for a third year.
Yeah, CASA stands for Court-Appointed Special Advocate. Hundreds of Nebraska kids are served each year through it.
Yeah, here this morning, Kent Rogert and Corey Keelty. I got that right.
Good job. Yep.
Yeah, I got that right.
Nice to have
So
you.
describe the Casablanca Gala. Set it up for us.
Go ahead.
Our gala is a very fun party is what it is. We have drinks and dinner and entertainment. Last year we had a comedian. This year we have a local guitarist, Greg Eden, providing entertainment. And then we have a short program that just talks about the kids that we serve and what our program is. Silent auction, we have some of those items here, live auction. And it's just a really fun evening.
And we'll talk more about the cause because I know that's what both of you are in this for. And we'll share that with our viewers. The items you brought in here, what do we have here? Do you want to start with maybe the wine?
Yes, we have a wine basket from western Nebraska that I brought in with that has just lots of, it has a cheese cutting board, it has wine. We have several wine baskets that are going to be on our silent auction items. We also have some of our Husker items as long as...
That includes game tickets, right?
It does. We now have 3 sets of football tickets.
Wonderful.
Kent has donated for the Minnesota game.
Nice. That's
Thank
the
you,
Northwestern
Kent.
package right here for 2 tickets.
Yeah, and then football tickets included in that one. There's some
hat.
swag, stuff to wear to the game also included in that package.
Husker baseball tickets as well.
What's the third package here?
The third package is just a relaxation package.
Thank
it has
you,
lots of fun items that I think a lot of women would enjoy.
This is just a sampling of some of the auction items that you guys have there.
Yes.
If someone comes to the gala, describe how that's going to help CASA.
Well, so there's 2 ways. You're going to buy your ticket, and the tickets are $50, or we have corporate sponsorships where you get tables. So that money goes back to the programs, and then you can also spend money on the auction items, which that's why we serve wine during the dinner to get people more ready to spend their stuff.
It's motivation, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
What kind of work do you do? I said what CASA stands for, but that's, I mean, really, that doesn't explain it fully. What kind of impact are you making?
Yeah. Nebraska CASA is a network of 22 programs that cover 36 counties in Nebraska. And what our programs do is they recruit, they screen, and they train volunteers. Those volunteers then serve children who are in the court system through no fault of their own. They're there because they were unfortunately abused or neglected.
And so what do they do once they begin working with those kids? How does it help those kids?
They are dedicated to those kids. So like an attorney who might be serving the kids has several cases. Our CASA volunteers have that case, and so they're just working with that child. And they're kind of like a big brother, big sister, but mostly they're there to look into what's going on with that child. How were they abused and neglected? Who are the kids in their lives? And they are ordered by the judge to do that investigation and give reports back to the judge so that the judge can make decisions about reunification with parents, staying in foster care. But a child who has a CASA volunteer is more likely to not spend as much time in foster care, to get adopted or find a permanent home, whether that's going back home because they've resolved their issues or a new home.
Do you need to have a law experience to do all of that, or is it covered through training?
It's covered in our training.
Yeah.
We put CASA volunteers through 30 hours of training before they're ever assigned a case. And then what our staff do is they help those volunteers. They are there to help them with anything they need. They're nervous about going to court for the first time, our staff will go with them to make them feel more comfortable. They help them write their reports and do anything that they need to do. And we also require ongoing training of our volunteers.
How many volunteers and CASA volunteers are needed then? Because there's got to be, there's a lot of kids in the system too, so how many do you need?
We would be so happy if by the year 2020 we can find another we need to serve another 2,000 kids, so that's roughly another 1,000 volunteers.
Wow. And so if you're watching now and this speaks to you, what do they do? Just go to the website to start the process?
That's right. They can go to our website. Yeah, they can sign up to volunteer there. If they know about their local CASA agency, they can go there as well.
Now, Kent, how did you get involved with CASA?
You know, I used to serve in the legislature, and several years ago they came to the Appropriations Committee and the legislature looking for some funding through the court system. And so several of us were asked to help, and that's how I got involved. And it was just a great cause. And after I left legislature, I was asked to be on the board in the statewide organization. I said, absolutely.
Yeah.
Here's the information for the Casablanca. Now you get the name, right? Isn't that clever? The gala coming up on March 8th, and tickets still available. $50 a person, and then if you're inclined to bid on the auction items, bid away, friends. NebraskaCasa.org for more on the event and for more on the organization. If, again, you
Right,
would
because
like to
there's
volunteer.
opportunities out there for people to
Yeah.
help CASA
Oh, yeah.
outside of the gala.
Yeah, yeah. Kent,
Absolutely.
thanks for coming in. It's nice
Yeah,
to see you.
thanks for
Corey,
having
it's
us,
nice to have you, too.
Yeah, great
Thank
to
you
see
for
you.
your time.
So most of us are looking for ways to save some money. You don't need to clip a coupon to save at Schrock Innovations.
But you will need to act quickly. We'll compute this.